everybody. I hope everybody is feeling great and you're all okay. Understand, most of the people are at the house. I know that certain jobs, um, they let people go to work. Some jobs that are important keep going, like, security forces and hospitals and so on. But most of the people are staying home. And really, today, I would like to speak with you and share with you my thoughts how we could turn the situation of being at home actually in our favor. And I gotta tell you something, all my friends and the people that I meet um, during these days, they all say the same thing. The kitchen is working like 24/7 because everybody's at the house, and they all like watch TV and get online, and people get become hungry in different times during the day. So the result is that the daily routine, and almost like any house, is constant trips to the supermarket, getting some, whatever ingredients, and then cooking and eating and all over again. And if your children are not of the same age, well, that's a disaster because they get up whenever they want and they eat whenever they want and they're all hungry, and you get up in the morning and the kitchen looks like, I don't know, Hell's Kitchen. In any way, but I want to share with you something that I did myself, and I think it's going to work well for you. I think instead of being drawn into that kitchen syndrome and just eat whenever, why don't you turn that situation in your favor in order to change your eating habits and lose weight? And I'm sharing with you my own story. Well, it was about 6 or 7 years ago. I decided to change my eating habits. It wasn't much uh, for losing weight, but it was more of detox and just living properly. Never thought I had much weight to lose. Maybe, I don't know, 5 pounds. Well, on one of my trips, I met somebody on the airplane who told me that he did detox, which was pretty much a couple of fruits in the morning and then vegetables all throughout the day. And for protein, it was raw nuts and almonds, that kind of stuff. They took a professional consultant that helped them go through the program. I didn't do that. I came back home and I told my wife, now I'm gonna be home for the next, I don't know, it was about a month and a half that I wasn't gonna travel, and I said it's an opportunity. Why don't I do that? Now I gotta tell you, normally when you're on the roads, it's very difficult because you eat whatever food you find in any restaurant, and if you meet with people in restaurants and they eat, you have to eat with them. And I observe the kosher food laws as an observant Jew. So I can eat only certain foods in certain restaurants. So, and I assume that people who work, um, the daily routine at work, especially if you need to commute, you leave the house very early, it's your cup of coffee, and then um, one thing leads to another, and you end up not eating till like late, and your schedule's all messed up, and it's very difficult to maintain a good healthy diet. That's how I see it. In any way, so what I did, since when I don't travel, I have a home office and I work out of the house. So I did what this guy told me. I got up in the morning. I ate a couple of fruits. Normally, um, people who know me, who knew me, thought it was kind of impossible because normally I would eat like two sandwiches in the morning and I need like a good meal. And I started eating like a couple of fruits, like an orange and an apple, or like a mango and an apple, whatever it is. And then I did my daily exercise. I walk quite fast, about 4 miles a day, and then some workout, and then um, just started working. So but very soon I felt hungry because I needed to eat because two fruits in the morning, it's not enough for me. So I took advantage of the fact that I was at the house and I made myself a salad. And a couple hours later, 3 hours, that's very important. If you want to lose weight, if you want to change your eating habits, you have to eat every like 3 hours. No more than that. Your body needs to know that it's getting food every 3 hours. So you're not starving your body to death. Okay? So after 3 hours, I wanted to eat something. So I would make myself a different salad. And then if, for protein, I would throw in a can of tuna. Or I may kind of broil chicken breast, something like that. And I ate a lot of fresh almonds and nuts, and that's what I did. And I did it throughout the week. Only on the weekend, Jewish people, we break bread for the Sabbath, so I needed to eat bread. Um, but other than that, I did it throughout the whole week. And I did it for 5 weeks and I lost some 25 pounds very easily. And I didn't, and as I said, I didn't do it to lose weight. I just did it in order to change my eating habits. But listen, you cannot believe how it affected my life. I stopped consuming sugar, anything that has sugar in it. I mean, I'm telling you, almost each and every product in the supermarket has sugar in it. Look at the labels and all those uh, preservatives and emulsifiers and all those kind of products, ingredients in the package. Look at it. Okay, I stopped eating that 100%. And no flour, nothing made with flour, like no bread, no pastry, no snacks, anything that has flour in it throughout the week. And after those 5 weeks, I couldn't even go back. Like and I love sweets, right? I normally, if I go into a mall and I can smell the cinnamon, um, um, through the mall, it for me it would be like, um, I don't know, like I'm gonna go like crazy. I need to have a cinnamon. Well, not anymore. I love sweets, but if I eat something sweet, it makes me nauseous. My body got used to the fact that I eat properly and I don't consume all those things and I don't need them anymore. And my diet is mainly fruits, a little bit of fruits in the morning, and a lot of vegetables. Um, Chicken is fine. Lean beef is great. Um, Fish is amazing. Um, well, and that's it. And raw nuts and vegetable and raw nuts and raw almonds. That's healthy, and that's how I've been. And even on the roads, I found out it's quite easy to maintain this diet because what I do, like if I'm on the roads, I would go into any supermarket. They have those tray that pre-washed vegetables like broccoli and carrots and this, so I can nosh on it. I can get raw almonds and nuts. There is lots you can purchase that is fresh and healthy, and once you do that, it's a life-changing thing. So now that you are at the house, it's the time to do it. because you are in control of your diet. You're not at the office, you're not leaving the house 6 a.m., being stuck in traffic, or commuting on the trains. Um, you're not away from home. You can definitely prepare in your own kitchen whatever foods you want. And why not do that? Why don't you take the opportunity that you are at the house and change whatever you want to change about your eating habits? Um, Listen, you do that, um, one day down the road, you're going to say, wow, the coronavirus changed my life. And it would. If you do that, that's what's going to happen. Now, I know that, I mean, not everybody's like me, and I know for some people it's tough. So at a certain point, my wife bought me that Ninja smoothie blender. Instead of like having a cup of coffee, I would have a smoothie with whatever. I think it's an amazing thing to incorporate with the kind of diet I did. I don't expect anybody to do the same diet I did. Uh, I didn't take any consultant, any dietitian, any professional. I just heard from somebody, I adopted the thing, and that's what I did. If you want to try it, I know it's going to work for you for sure. If you do that every 3 hours, you eat something, you do your daily exercise, no doubt you're going to lose weight. But I suggest you also incorporate some, smoothie diet, just to give you like a nice taste and flavor. And it's also a structured program. Um, I'm sure there's like zillions of them, but I found something online that I think it's quite nice, and I think it's gonna be easy to incorporate with your daily routine at the house. So I'll put the link in the description if you want. If you want to take a look at it, if you like it, I think it's gonna work quite well. So as I said before, there is one way of looking at the situation and saying we're stuck at the house and blah blah blah. And as I told you, all my friends are telling me that their kitchen is working 24/7. Or there is the other way of looking at it and saying this is an opportunity. And I'm telling you, if you want to change something about your eating habits, if you want to change your diet, if you want to lose weight, if you want to live like more healthy, this is the time to do it. You're at the house, you're not under stress, you're not like in traffic, you're not running like crazy between your job and chores and meetings and all that kind of stuff that make us work so hard and so intense. And you can do that in your own house. You know what? Why don't you tell your kids, why don't we work on our diet so they don't consume all those, I don't know, snacks and candies and that kind of stuff? They're bored. They're sitting there doing nothing. I mean, how much homeschooling can you do with them? Especially all those, friends of theirs that probably do less and they just want to play. So I'm saying, why don't we make it all into a positive process that is going to change our lives for the better? And even in my community, I see a lot of people are exercising in the morning. A lot of people are doing all kind of work at the backyard, at the garden, fixing the house, all that kind of stuff that you can do. So today I focused on just, changing your eating habits only if you want. I mean, if you're healthy and you're happy with, how you live and your diet, be it, maybe you should also give some other people advice. But if you don't, um, I shared with you my own experience that I work out of the house. I spend a lot of hours out of the house. And the fact that I was in the house helped me change my eating habits. And I lost 25 pounds that, if you told me I had them on me, well, I never saw on me some extra 25 pounds. So this is a great opportunity to do that. And if you need to go somewhere, what I used to do, I would just put in a box in the car, I don't know, some cucumbers and carrots and bell pepper, and just washed and cut, and I would just nosh on them so I don't have to go and buy some junk food. That's what I have to tell you. That's my message today. It's positive. You're in the house. It's an opportunity, and you grab the opportunity. And once you do that, it's gonna be a life-changing experience. Um, I'll put the link to this smoothie diet, on the bottom, either in the comment or in description or whatever it is. I don't know. I've never done it before actually, but I'll do it. So you better look at it. I don't know if you want something else, choose something else. But the smoothie is fun, and children can join you like making it. It's tasty, and you can always have like a cup next to your computer if you're working out of the house, or even if like when you're watching TV, you can have a smoothie instead of noshing on something that is not so healthy. So be well, be optimistic. I'm very optimistic. I think it's gonna end quite soon, but it is what it is today, and we're gonna make the best of it. And that's it. Be well, keep safe, stay at the house, make your stay at the house positive. I'll see you on the next video.